Have you ever noticed how someone can say, "I'm fine," and yet something in you immediately knows they're not? Maybe it's the way their shoulders drop, the half smile that fades too quickly, or the pause before they answer. It's strange, isn't it? We're taught to understand people through words. But psychology keeps showing us a deeper truth. Behavior is the real language of the mind. If you want to understand human psychology, don't just listen to what people say, watch what they do. Your brain is actually wired for this. Long before humans wrote books or posted captions, we survived by reading behavior. Tiny shifts in posture, tone, and movement told us whether someone was safe or dangerous, calm or threatened. That ancient radar still exists in you. It's why you can walk into a room and instantly feel the vibe without anyone explaining it. You're not being dramatic. You're being human. One of the easiest ways to read psychology through behavior is by watching patterns. Anyone can act differently for a day. But patterns are honest. The friend who always cancels last minute might not just be busy, they might struggle with commitment or anxiety. The person who constantly checks their phone during conversations might not be rude. They might be uncomfortable with emotional presence. Behavior repeated over time becomes a window into someone's inner world. Pay special attention to how people act under pressure. Stress strips away performance. When life is smooth, we all wear polished versions of ourselves. But when things go wrong, the real coping styles appear. Some people become quiet. Some become controlling. Some become overly cheerful. These reactions are not random, they're shaped by childhood experiences, emotional wounds, and learned survival strategies. In a strange way, stress reveals psychological fingerprints. Even the smallest habits carry meaning. The person who apologizes too quickly might have learned that keeping peace was safer than speaking truth. The one who over-explains might fear being misunderstood. Someone who avoids eye contact might not lack confidence, they might simply feel everything more intensely. Psychology lives in these tiny moments most people rush past. And here's something powerful. Behavior shows values more clearly than words ever can. People rarely live exactly how they speak, but they almost always live how they act. Watch where someone spends their time, their attention, their energy. That's where their priorities live. Neuroscience tells us that repeated actions strengthen neural pathways, which means over time, behavior doesn't just reflect personality, it builds it. But understanding behavior isn't about becoming judgmental. It's about becoming curious. Instead of asking, "What's wrong with them?" try asking, "What might this behavior be protecting?" That small shift changes everything. You move from reacting to understanding. And understanding is where empathy begins. The most surprising part is that once you start reading others this way, you begin noticing yourself more clearly too. The habits you repeat, the situations you avoid, the reactions you have without thinking, they're all messages. Behavior is like a mirror that quietly reflects the mind behind it. So if you really want to understand human psychology, start observing gently. Notice patterns. Watch reactions. Pay attention to what repeats. Not with judgment, but with curiosity. Because sometimes the deepest truths about people are never spoken, they're simply lived. And the more you learn to see them, the more human everything starts to feel.